Hey guys, today I am doing a Cory Catfish, also known as corydora, care guide. So, Cory cats are very social, calm, and peaceful fish. And you can have one corydora by itself, but I suggest having like 3 or more. Personally, I have 4, and especially if you have like 3 or 4 of the same species of corydoras, they school together and they get along really well and scavenge for food together very well. I actually have 3 green Cory cats and 1 Julie-eyed Cory cat, and they still seem to get along very well. So here's an example of them staying together. They get a little bit spooked, but you'll see as one moves, the others tend to join them, and they just if they're all scavenging and one takes a rest, mostly the rest of them will stop. See how they follow each other right now and stay decently close to each other. That's their characteristics. Moving on to housing. Most people keep their Cory catfish in 5 or 10 gallon tanks. That is acceptable. And you can keep them in bigger tanks. And then it's pretty interesting to see them school together with 7 or 8 Corys. But don't overdo it. Don't overstock your tank. And it is also, don't think that your tank size is too small or that your water quality is bad if your Corys are swimming around the bottom really fast or darting up. Normally they dart up to get air, so that is normal. And also your tank should be kept at around 78 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about how mine is. And you can just get a cheap water heater at PetSmart or Petco or off Amazon for pretty cheap. Cory catfish grow to be about 2 to 3 inches in the right environments. Also, Cory catfish are bottom dwellers, so they like to have an inch or 2 of substrate, some gravel or sand. Personally, I use black sand, and it really brought out their colors, and they just really like it. Cory catfish also seem to like live plants better than fake plants. You don't have to have live plants. I don't have live plants. It's just if you want to, you can. Now on to feeding. You can feed your corydoras basic flakes, pellets, and bottom feeder tablets. But I've tried bottom feeder the tablets, and they ate part of it. They didn't seem to like the center of them. And also I've tried dried bloodworms, but they don't really like those because they're at the top and they float. So what I've been doing though for the past couple weeks is this, PetSmart has them. In the freezer, they're just frozen bloodworms, and you just rip off a chunk and put it in the water, and it melts, and it sinks, and they really love it. They just devour it. I don't have any feeding videos. But yeah, I recommend frozen bloodworms, but you can try. And corydoras will spend hours upon hours just scavenging for food on the bottom. They'll lift over gravel or your sand or substrate, and they do clean the tank pretty well, but that's not a substitute. You still have to clean your tank every once a week. So that pretty much sums up this video. If you want to know compatible tank mates for Corys, I will have some of that in the description, and I also have a link to a very great article that has a lot of information that I just went over today. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.